getting ready to glue up my top now. I've milled all the boards flat and square on my joiner and planer. I've filled some of the holes. I'm going to fill these holes afterwards with epoxy. I've cut my slots in here for jointer biscuits right here, and I've got that all set. So I'm ready to start the gluing process. Put it all together, clamp it up, and it all comes together real smoothly. Everything's nice and smooth. It shouldn't be much to finish it up. So I'm ready to glue up. Here goes. I'm going to start by putting in some glue in these mortises for the biscuits and spread it around a little bit. In all the holes, put a biscuit in. And do the same thing over here. Put a little bit of pressure on each one, and then we'll start from the center and we'll start clamping harder. And you don't want to over clamp, but you sure want to have it nice and tight. And it's looking good. I've got run out just about everywhere. So now I'll clean up. Get a bucket of water. Alright, I'm ready to cut the circle. I've got the board up on here. The dowel is put in the hole. I'm going to turn this around and see if we can get this cut. I'm going to turn on my dust collection system. I've made this jig for cutting out the circle, doing it with the router. After the bandsaw leaves marks on the edges, so I left it a 1/4 inch proud, and I am going to use this router to take it down bit by bit, just going around in circles. Alright, so got my top all done pretty much. It's glued up. I've got the edge profile. I decided to go with just like a half round and 1/8 round on the bottom. I'm going to put a glass top on this. So as you can see, it's pretty rough. I've got some wormholes. I've filled some here with epoxy, but it makes the wood have a lot of character. I've kind of mixed it between new and old. Quite a bit of wormholes over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put polyurethane over the whole table, put a couple coats of polyurethane, thin coats, let it dry, and then take some clear epoxy and fill all these little holes using epoxy as a filler. Come back and sand it and then polyurethane it, and we'll see how it looks.